Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel.
Hey,
What?
it's my channel, not yours. You're my mascot.
Oh, I want to do the video.
So we have the Xiaomi Redmi 9A right here. This is a super budget device from Xiaomi. You can pick it up for £90 now on Amazon UK. It's 32GB of internal storage and 2 gigs of RAM. It's also powered by the Helio G25 processor, which is a brand new chip, mainly aimed at gaming smartphones, although this ain't a gaming smartphone directly, but it is powered by the G25, clocked at 2 GHz. And it has quite a big battery of 5000 milliamps. Now in the box, you obviously get the smartphone itself, and you also get a charging block and a micro USB cable. So Redmi are well known for their budget devices, and I do really like the look and feel of this 9A. I have the peacock green variant here. Nothing too flashy about it, just plain and simple, one rear camera with a flashlight underneath, 13 megapixel rear camera, a plastic back with Redmi branding there as well. And it's slightly textured as well to the back of the device. You can see the texture just there. And it's slightly rounded as well. It's got a rounded back, as you can see there. And this shows the micro USB port at the bottom. Yes, it's an old connector, but that's obviously keeping the price down. A microphone and a loudspeaker there too. On the side we have the volume rocker and the power. Up top we have the 3.5mm socket for your headphones. And this side we have the SIM tray, a dual nano. So let's turn this on. So it's only a 720p display, which you come to expect from budget devices by Redmi. So 720p display, IPS panel, 6.53 inches. It's got the MUI version 12 over Android 10. But that does fit and feel very nice in the hand. It's very, very comfortable. Wow. Got quite thick bezels around there, hasn't it? Got a bit of a chin, some fairly thick bezels there as well. And we have the water drop notch, or whatever notch you want to call it anyway. That's the front facing camera. So I'm going to set this up and I'll be back shortly. Here we go, guys. One thing I did forget to mention is that the Redmi 9A does not have a fingerprint sensor. So you just have to use the old traditional pattern or PIN password. I'm really liking the display on this. The wallpaper is lovely. The icons look fresh and clean. That is very nice. Bezels are a little bit thick for my liking, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, that looks really nice. Some of the applications that are pre-installed, which is pretty normal for Xiaomi Redmi devices. And you have the folders there already as well. Swipe down in the middle of the phone to bring up the menu. And you have quick access to obviously Wi-Fi connections, GPS, mobile data, Bluetooth, and other tools as well. And brightness. So look at this. That is quite bright. It's quite dim, sorry. That goes very dim. I've got to watch I don't lose it. Okay, and that is maximum brightness. Pop into the settings. MIUI Global 12.0.1. Standard stuff in there as well. Okay, let's jump in and take a look at the camera on here. It's only a rear camera and a front-facing camera. It can go up to 60 frames per second at 1080p video on the rear, and then up to 30 frames per second on the front. Let's see what it's saying. So that's the camera interface, very typical really for Xiaomi Redmi devices. Let's go and have a look at the pictures and the video that this phone reproduces. Okay, this is the first shot on the rear, 13 megapixel, and I think the camera has done a pretty damn good job. The colours look real to the eye. There's a lot of detail in there. And even when zooming in, still keeps that detail, which is pretty good. The 5 megapixel selfie camera. Here we go. So again, the colour accuracy is pretty much bang on. There's a tiny bit of softness in there I can see, but I think overall the camera still performs rather well. I'd definitely be happy with the quality for a £90 smartphone. So switch to bokeh mode on the selfie camera. It does have that option, and I think the camera has done a tremendous job here. You can see there is detail in the face in the picture and a good amount of bokeh there. It's not too over the top. Now bokeh on the rear, again very impressed with this. Nice quality, great colour accuracy, and the subject separated nicely from the background with a tiny bit of blur. I shot at 1080p at 30 frames per second on the 9A. I think it handles the colour shift, the light shift pretty well. Not overly impressed with the stability and the quality. I mean, the colours do look a little bit washed out as well, but it's decent enough for the price. I definitely prefer the stills on this smartphone than the video. Switch to the front-facing camera. Similar sort of effect really. Handles the direct sunlight and the shifting pretty well. But it's such an affordable phone, and the videos you get out of it, they are usable. They're not unusable. You know, they'll do the job, but obviously it's not going to be supreme quality. So I took the camera indoors. You can tell on the selfie picture here the softness in the skin, and then obviously if you zoom in it's going to get a little grainier as well. And then here a much darker shot upstairs in my studio. The picture looks nice. Obviously when you zoom in a bit more there's going to be a hell of a lot of grain coming in there, but it's not bad, is it? It's not bad. So I tried the Call of Duty mobile game with the device, and it only starts at, well, there's only the option for low graphical settings. There's no medium or high. You can change the frame rate as well, but I kept that as it is for this turn. I just wanted to test the G25 CPU and the GPU, which is the PowerVR GE8320. These are all new chips to me, so I jumped in on Call of Duty and I was pleasantly surprised. They were the occasional sort of glitches and the drop frames. I then reduced the frame rate and then I went back in again. I think there was a slight improvement, but obviously it also comes down to network connection, so a little drop in network as well can affect obviously the gameplay. But I think overall I was genuinely happy with the gaming performance on the 9A. Graphically, yes, it probably could have looked better, but in terms of performance, it performed quite well. I've been pleasantly surprised by the performance, the look and the feel of the Redmi 9A. If you're after a budget device, then this is a great option for only £90. Yes, it hasn't got a fingerprint sensor on there, but that's no biggie really. It's got a massive battery in there, 5,000 milliamps, and batteries held up quite well. The gaming was good. The stills and the camera I preferred better than the video. Let's take a quick look at the display while playing video and some audio. The Redmi 9A is only 720p, so the maximum you're going to get on YouTube is 720p. Looking at this footage here though guys, you can see that the display is crisp, the colours are great, and you have a good viewing experience. You can just see the viewing angles, they are pretty damn good too as well. Very impressed. The speaker test. You can see the speaker grills there. There's a few little cutouts there, but essentially it's just one loudspeaker. Okay, so there's definitely loudness to this loudspeaker. In terms of sound quality, it's okay. It's not going to win awards. There's plenty of high and mid-range in there, missing that sort of warmth and that sort of kick that you do get in more premium devices. But it does the job. So that is it guys. That was the unboxing of the 9A and a bit more of an in-depth look at the device. Only £90 on Amazon. I think it's a pretty decent device. If you're a big Xiaomi fan, then definitely go and take a look at this. Links to this are in the description below. Any questions, please comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.